Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I was going to talk about rest days since it is one of my rest days. I even wrote down some notes to remember everything I want to talk about about rest days. First things first, I hate rest days. It's the worst day of the week, and my coach even gave me 2 rest days, so it's 2 horrible days of the week. Which drives me crazy. I really don't like rest days. At first I was thinking it almost drove me crazy not going to the gym, because it's where I relax, it's where my mind relaxes, it's where I don't need to think about anything, I don't need to plan anything, I don't need to do anything, I can be just completely myself, I can just do my thing. And that is taken away from me when I have rest days. Rest days, from the beginning, when I started working with my coach, he said that I had to have 2 rest days, and during those rest days I had no cardio, nothing to go to the gym for. So it was just me sitting at home, hating everything, basically. And it got better when he gave me cardio to do, because then I could still go to the gym. And as I've learned along the way, you don't have to not go to the gym because it's a rest day. You can still go to the gym. If you go to the gym, you can always stretch, you can do cardio, you can do some light walking. If you're like me and you have a routine where the gym is included in your routine, it's very nerving not to have it, not to being able to go and just sitting at home and doing nothing. It's kind of tearing on you. But it got better when I got cardio. When I got cardio, I could go to the gym, I could still sweat, I could still, be in my little bubble that I love so much about the gym. They still drive me crazy though, because I really like working out, and I like the serotonin and everything, the hormones that happens in the head when you have a full workout. Full workout, I don't know what that was. The thing that also made it more acceptable to have rest days was the fact that it is during the rest days that you are recovering and building muscles. And so from the beginning, when I had 2 rest days a week and no cardio, it was just because I have torn my body down so badly myself. And with diet, I was so skinny. My body was so tear down. It was not good at all. I needed to rest, recover, and let my body heal in some way, because it was almost broken down by all the cardio I did and I thought a bikini should look like, a bikini girl should look like. So yeah, it is easier to think of it like that when you're in the gym, you're starting to tear down your muscles, you're breaking muscle fibers, and it is during the rest days that you're actually growing and actually building muscles. Also during your sleep, which was catastrophic for me when I started with my coach. I slept about 3-4 hours a night, and I thought 4 hours, that's a win for me. It's like that's good enough, And now I sleep 7 to 9 or almost 10 hours some nights. It is really the time where you recover, and you have to remember that to grow you have to rest. It's not easy, I know. It feels like you go to the gym and you work out, and that's gonna bring you all the muscles of bring you to being strong and it's everything. But it's not like that. It doesn't work like that. You're tearing your muscles down whilst you're in the gym, and when you go home sleeping and recovering, that's when you build up your muscles. So that's why it's so important to have those rest days. And it has taken me, I don't know if I can insert a picture here or if I can just insert a picture here somewhere of how I looked when I started working with my coach. I was really skinny, really tear down, really drained. I thought I was so much closer to, I thought I was at stage weight. I thought I was going to be stage ready, and he quickly knocked that thought out of my head. I needed so much more growth. And another thing that I wrote down as well in my notes is that even though you might have a rest day, you can still go to the gym. If you're not like me and is completely run down, you can still go to the gym and do some cardio, go on some light recovery, stretching, taking long walks, slow walks, taking extra walks, getting those steps in. You don't have to do nothing just because it's a rest day. You can still do something. And now I'm realizing that this camera's angle is all oh well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I hope you're here to listen to me, not to look at me being all, yeah. English is not my first language, please keep that in mind. But yeah, that's what saved me and my rest days. Now I can go and do cardio, so I go and I do 40 minutes of cardio on my rest days. And I also include some stretching, some foam rolling, yeah, stuff like that. I also incorporate sometimes some ab workouts because who doesn't want abs? Strong core is good. So I do some 1 minute plank and yeah, some crunches and stuff like that. And nothing that is completely taxing on my central nervous system. Just something that is good for the brain, to make the brain relax, if you know what I mean. If you're anything like me, you need the gym to let your brain rest. It sounds so weird, but that's the way I feel like it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for today. Don't do as me and skip your rest days. Maybe you don't need 2 rest days a week, but take at least 1 rest day. That was actually a thing from the beginning when I started working with my coach, and he had me on 2 specific days. He had me doing rest days, and I was like, rest days? What is rest days? Why do you need to like incorporate them in your routine? They come up anyways, you know. Sometimes you don't feel like going to the gym, sometimes you may be sick, maybe you have extra work stuff to do so that you can't go and work out that day. And I always thought that rest days are something that comes up naturally. You don't need to incorporate them, you need to just let them happen as they do. Nowadays, I look at it completely different. Nowadays, I do take my rest days seriously as my training days. And I do train on days, even though I feel like not training, where I usually, beforehand, I would have put it as a rest day. Now I don't. I go and I train. Like the day before yesterday, I worked the night shift at my job and I was not in the mood to go and work out. I couldn't sleep all night. beforehand because I was so stressed out about having to work nights. And when I got off, so I couldn't go beforehand because I was so stressed and I couldn't concentrate on anything. I was just sitting in a constant panic mode, almost like a mini panic attack. You know, my heart was beating so fast. I was sweating. I can you tell I hate working nights? I really hate working nights. Well, anyways, so when I got off work, just to blow off some steam, I went to the gym straight ahead. I am very fortunate that my gym is open 24/7. I can go whatever time I want. So I went. Otherwise, if it was me usually, or from me from the beginning, I would have taken that as a rest day, gone straight home to the sofa, eaten a protein bar, looked at some Real Housewives, and just decompressed like that. Now I knew I had the training day, so I went and I trained. And yeah, so that's how I take it now. I do it very seriously. I take training days very seriously, and I take rest days very seriously. Okay, I need to stop blabbering now. Next thing up will be an upper day, I believe. I have filmed some material, so I think next video will be me training my upper. Some shoulders. Even though they're small, they can always go bigger. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.